Welcome to a classic game that we created, which inevitably led to the creation of Dungeons & Ale. All the way back in the middle of COVID, we were running a podcast in which we discussed comic books. That led to us needing to fill a gap, and we created a game in which two of my players were Booster Gold and Blue Beetle, basically reenacting DC storylines. This eventually turned into a year-and-a-half-long storyline in which they were Booster Gold, Blue Beetle, they were Nightwing and Harley Quinn, Red Hood and Arsenal, and then we eventually brought in Damian. That series just came to its conclusion across two different other channels, and we thought it'd be fun to bring you guys our roots, the very first game we ever filmed, right here at this channel. So every Sunday, you're going to get one of these episodes until we get the entire saga out here for you to enjoy. And the reason I'm filming this new intro, and you're going to see it quite a bit, is because a lot of those intros make no sense now. So enjoy episode 1 of our boosted saga, and keep in mind, this was started a year and a half ago, and we've learned quite a bit since then. Dan is still not that great. As the streaks of blue and lightning bolts pass your faces, you realize something is wrong. Around you are events that haven't seemingly happened, yet you know they have happened. Booster glances to his right to see Ted sitting there, unsure of how Ted even got there.
Hello.
Or how he got there. Where are you? Skeets, where are we, Booster? Oh, wait. Oh.
I think other way around.
Yeah. Skeets, where are we? Booster asks. And Skeets flickers alive, informing his friend. You're on the time stream, Michael. Skeets, why are we here? To correct mistake. What mistake, Skeets? Flashpoint. You look out the windows, and buried in the blue of the time stream, you swear you see lightning bolts at a streak of red and a streak of yellow. That's when the time sphere comes to a screeching halt, and in front of you is a man in red and blue with a big S on his chest. Superman. He seems younger, angrier. He glares at the time sphere that just suddenly appeared in front of him, and then he is suddenly thrown across the street and into rubble. That's when you notice the Scarlet Speedster's Flash standing there taunting the Man of Steel about how slow he is. He tells him that they should talk this out, because no one can catch the Flash. But Superman jumps in swinging and eventually times his moves to get in front of the Flash's speed, flicking him back down the street. He gets up making a fist, and that's when the emerald glow of the Green Lantern shines upon the time sphere, and the Dark Knight, Batman, leaps between them. Stop, Superman, please. We're not working with those fire-breathing monsters. We were attacked just like you. Green Lantern's ring said that you were an alien. We thought that maybe you would know what they are. Green Lantern chimes in. Yeah, what Batman said. Superman glares at Batman, and then back at the time sphere. What about them? Are they with you? Batman looks over, noticing the time sphere that appeared mid-fight. No. All right. So what is your first move?
I turn to Batman.
Take it away, Beetle.
Well, I turn to Batman and I go, Batman, how do you not recognize me? I'm one of your biggest investors for how you afford all of your technology. I thought you would recognize Ted Kord of Kord Industries.
Batman looks at you. I don't know who Ted Kord is.
Look it up, Batman. You're supposed to be the world's greatest detective. I thought you might know who one of your investors was. But you know what? I guess this is a completely different thing.
Don't piss him off.
You see Batman kind of moving towards his utility belt.
Oh, God.
Run away.
Booster, what do we do? I tried to tell him we're investors, but it didn't work.
I'm just
I yell for
Skeets,
Skeets, so we gotta get out of here, and I grab Blue Beetle, and I leap into the air and fly away as fast as I can.
All right, give me a dodge check, because the moment you took off, a giant green emerald light just reached up to grab you, and
That's
you
fair.
also saw Superman speeding up.
See,
I'd
where's my
Both of
I'd
us
also
have
like
to
you to roll at a disadvantage, because you picked up Skeets and Blue Beetle.
No, I can't pick up Blue Beetle, not Skeets. He can fly. It's a solid 13 after adding my modifier of 10.
So as you attempt to take off, you see a giant Green Lantern orb just form around you both.
We're in a tough spot, Beetle.
I don't know why you tried to fly away from multiple people who could fly, Booster. We're
I'm
from
sorry,
the
where's
future.
your
We
big
know who they
flying
are.
bug?
I turn to the green dome and yell outside, Martha!
Both Superman and Batman like flinch at the name of Martha, but neither seem to overly react.
I look at Skeets and I go, this just reeks of Speed Force time travel bullshit. This wasn't even us this time.
I turn to Skeets and go, hey Skeets, in this timeline both their mums are named Martha, right? I want to make sure that nothing like that's changed. Is that true?
Skeets responds with, yes, Mr. Cord. Both their mothers are named Martha. You have both arrived at the origin of the Justice Leagues when they all first met.
Ah, of course. Thank you so much, Skeets. This is
I
great
then look at
information.
Ted and I ask him, why did you say mum? You're not British. That's weird.
All right, let me see your guys' sheets real quick. Give me a perception roll, both of you.
Oh, God.
You both have it, so we're good.
Yes.
I need to
5.
see what the modifier was on it. Is it 16?
I have a 9.
Ooh, solid.
16. All right. So Ted is like arguing with Skeets about what's going on and if their names are really Martha and how he should what he should say to them. But what you notice is you happen to see Green Lantern and Flash are talking. Like they seem to be talking amongst each other, trying to like behind Batman and Superman. Almost like a very sly, deceiving kind of a way though, because they're obviously trying to not let Batman and Superman hear them.
Interesting.
Okay.
I think this is a good time to say, do Booster Gold and Blue Beetle, are they aware of the New 52 storyline for the Justice League Origins?
Are
yeah,
we?
but I'm trying to remember what conversation they were having behind Superman and Batman's back.
See?
I scream out, Hal, Barry, what are y'all talking about?
Love it.
Hal looks over and says, how does he know our name? And Barry responds with, we're supposed to be keeping our identity secret.
Well, then you shouldn't have just confirmed it, dumbasses.
We didn't know your names, but we do now.
You two are making a great Booster Gold and Blue Beetle, by the way.
I think we're pretty solid, actually.
I mean, we're staying very true to the characters.
Yeah, I think so.
Superman and Batman quickly turn back to Flash and Green Lantern, wondering what they were also talking about. And Superman informs Batman, well, I have super hearing, so I kind of heard them discussing how they were going to take the mother box and leave. Batman then responds with basically turning, it's a lot of like garbled garbage, but it sounds something along the lines of like, swear to me, where are you taking it, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, I look at Ted and I go, is he gargling marbles? Why is he talking like that?
Gargling.
All right, very quickly, I fill them in on the fact that, I guess technically I wouldn't know the alters to the timeline yet.
Okay, I call out and I go, hey, Flash.
No. So the way we're working this, break
never
character
mind.
for a moment.
Okay.
You guys know the New 52 timeline.
Okay.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay. So
Okay.
I still yell
okay.
out, hey, Flash. You know that time travel thing you just did that created this weird universe we're in? We're kind of doing that ourselves. Can you vouch for us a little bit here?
Flash looks at you so confused, and Skeets informs you that as far as the timeline's concerned, he hasn't done it yet. Do you remember the end of Flashpoint?
Never
Flash shows up.
Yeah, because this technically takes place in the past,
Yes.
so he hasn't actually done it yet. Yeah, so I quickly yelled to them all that we probably should all stop fighting amongst ourselves because Darkseid and a bunch of demons from another planet, dimension, multiverse thing are about to show up and try to take over the world. Trust me, I wouldn't lie to you, and I flashed my best Booster Gold smile.
Batman and Superman turn their attention away from Flash and Green Lantern Superman looks confused as all hell as to what you're talking about. Batman,
he always kind of looks like that, honestly.
Batman is stone cold, not changing his reactions at all. Flash is fumbling with the mother box. He doesn't quite know what he wants to do at this point because he was about to run away. And Green Lantern is still just holding the bubble. They all just look like basically you've gotten their attention. They're all not fighting amongst each other anymore. They're looking at you, and Superman just says, "Go on."
I'm just like,
all right,
how did these guys become the greatest superheroes of the planet? Okay, listen. There's a being called Darkseid. He's about to show up. You guys have been fighting what's known as a parademon. Not a pair of demons. A parademon. And eventually a small, and when I say small, I mean large, army of them is going to show up.
Almost as if on cue. Almost as if on cue. The mother box begins to tick. Tick, tick, tick,
See?
tick. Tick, 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 and it gets louder and it gets faster. Flash starts juggling it back and forth, not quite sure what to do. And Hal quickly releases the bubble around you guys, dropping you about 10 feet just onto the rooftop.
I was still hovering. I still have Booster.
Oh, okay.
I'm Booster. I still have Beetle.
You have Beetle? Okay.
Yeah.
I look at Superman and go, hey, you might want to take that away real quick. That's going to explode any second now, so you want to get that out of the city we're in. We'll talk later when you're back.
Superman looks at you, looks at the mother box, and quickly grabs it and begins to take off into the sky. But within 3 seconds of him getting off the ground, the boom tube opens up. Boom.
Oh no, if somebody had only warned you guys.
Out of the boom tube come parademons in mass numbers. They begin to flood out of the boom tube. But luckily, Superman, now standing in front of the boom tube, is swatting them down, okay? Keeping them from like getting out and actually into the city.
All right, I yell to Superman, Superman, get down, I'm gonna blind them real quick. And I blast my, what was it called again? Where is it? I had it right in front of me and it disappeared. Oh God. I flash my flash of light. My blinding flash, which is a conal flash to dazzle people.
Conal dash to dazzle people. Okay.
Yes.
You're gonna blind all of the pair of demons?
Yeah. Don't worry, I told Superman to get down, so luckily, hopefully
right.
this, I also include, hopefully this will give us time to get some sort of strategy together. I mean, luckily Batman over here only needs like 2 seconds. The guy's a genius when it comes to prep time. Anyway, get down, Supes.
All right, so you're gonna do. Let's pull you up real quick. You have got the. So for those guys who don't know, you're new to the stream here. One of the abilities that Blue Beetle has on this sheet is a blinding flash ability. Anybody that it can hit will be dazed and confused. Slight problem with that. This is the source of the boom tube, and you got about 30 parademons coming through this thing.
Okay.
So I want you to roll this at a disadvantage to try and get all of them, and somehow not get Superman.
I mean,
okay?
it is a 60-foot cone, so I believe I got some potential here. Okay.
I believe in you, Beetle.
Oh, 18.
Did you disadvantage?
I got
time.
Okay. 15. Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. Am I doing my math wrong? I think I am.
So the flash goes
15.
off. Okay. And let me check.
My
the
flash,
rolls.
not the flash, guys. Just in case.
Right,
you're-
not the flash. So the parademons. I'm gonna do a toughness check with them to see if they can resist it. The parademons do not resist that.
Oh, yes.
But let's see if Superman can.
I mean, I'd really hope so. He's pretty quick to get out of the way. There's no way he didn't hear me.
Why doesn't he just close his eyes?
Well, we're gonna see if he heard him or not. Is what we're gonna see.
I mean, I guess there is a giant boom, so I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
Luckily, Superman gets a plus 13 to his willpower. And we'll roll against that. Yeah, Superman actually went off right in his face, and he just looked at you like, "What?"
I said, get down, Soups. I thought you had good
flash-
hearing.
I'm like averting my eyes, like, why are you always flashing Superman?
The flash goes off. All of these parademons start falling to the ground, dazed and confused. And right in front of you two, drop 3 of them.
Ooh.
About 5 more fall over by Batman, Green Lantern, and Flash, and the rest just kind of fall across the city. Superman quickly starts darting around, trying to take each and every single one of them out.
All right, I call to
So,
the
let's roll
Flash,
your initiative
Batman.
checks.
I say, you guys
what?
handle those. We'll handle these 3. Don't worry. I'm sure we've possibly got this, or maybe not.
And
we'll
then I
find
like
out.
when he says this, I just throw him the thumbs up.
Oh my God. I am a terrible roller. So, 8 is my initiative,
Your initiative is 8.
and that's with my bonus.
19.
God damn it.
The parademons have a 4, so.
Hey, hey! This is a
right.
first.
So what I'm going to do, for positioning's sake, they're all right in front of you right now, but I'm going to use dice to position where everyone's at, just so that I can have a visual memory of it all.
All right.
This is what it looks like. The 3 right there, fighting the 2 of them, okay?
All right.
This is just so I can keep kind of tabs on, make sure, like, if Andy goes, I fly 250 feet away. All right.
All right, you better throw that dice across the room.
All right, so, Andy, you're going to go first. 3 parademons right in front of you. They are dazed. They're going to lose this first turn.
All right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take out a pair of demons on my own. I'm going to shoot a laser blast from my future suit thing. Right,
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Shooting out a blast. So a blast is Andy is going to roll a normal attack dice with his attack bonus. His attack bonus is blue as Booster Gold with an energy blast is a is it 9?
10.
10. So he's going to add 10 to that roll. The parademon, and I can't dodge this round. You're going to get a free hit on them to see if you can actually knock them out. But as a parademon, I would then roll. I would say dodge for that, right? You think?
I would assume, yeah.
With a
So
disadvantage.
I would then roll a dodge stat for the parademon. The parademon's dodge stat is 7. So I would roll against Andy's roll and see if I can beat it. Is basically what it comes down to. So what did you get out of your blast, Andy?
29.
29. So just to show you guys how combat would work, I would then roll my d20. I got a nat 1, so I would add 7 to the nat 1, giving me an 8 total, except that it's a nat 1. All right, so I'm going to assume this one's you, so you are shooting the parademon to the left. You completely blast him, like, to hell in a handbag. He is just disintegrated with that blast because of his nat 1, because he's a great parademon. And as he curls to the ground, you just hear, ah! All right.
I look over at Ted and I'm like, hey man, I just realized we could lead the Justice League in this timeline.
I turn back to Booster and go, you know what? I like the way you're thinking for once, Booster. Let's, while we...
Skeets responds with, you two are supposed to be fixing the timeline, not making it better for yourselves.
But
Yeah,
what if
right.
it's better for everybody, Skeets? We'll talk about this later.
This is a win-win, but you know what? Why don't you butt out, man? Unless you're gonna provide some combat support, you can jet on out of here. You can skeet, mother. All right, I am going to...
This episode of Blue and Gold is R-rated.
I look at Booster after he blasted his enemy, and I go, you know what? I can blast my enemy too. And I take out my BB gun and shoot
Wait.
him.
You have a BB gun?
That's what it's
I got
referred
futuristic
to.
lasers, and you're packing a Daisy Red Rider?
It's a BB gun with a compressed air of +12 and a +5 range damage.
Oh, it is the Blue Beetle gun.
Yeah, it's the Blue Beetle gun.
Oh, all right.
But I prefer it as BB gun.
Sure.
All right. Oh my God. All right, so we got 6 + 12, 18.
18. All right, well, you are fortunate enough. Oh, nope. I rolled a nat 20. So even though he's dazed.
Wait, doesn't he get disadvantage because he's dazed? Please.
No, he did. He basically, unless I got a 20 or a 1, they weren't reacting.
Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it.
So nat 20, even though he's dazed, this one somehow, this parademon, just like the BB gun blast comes flying at him, and he's like, looks like something out of the Matrix. Like time actually slows down as this parademon is just bending over backwards.
As he's doing it, I turn to Booster and go, "That was a practice shot."
Mulligan.
All right, so they're down and out, no turn. So Andy, go for it. They get reactions this time though.
Gotcha. I say, don't worry about it, Ted. I'll show you it's done, and I'm gonna blast the one that dodged him for it's not nearly as good. 22.
A 22. Okay, so his 22 versus my 15 plus 7, 22.
Oh, goodness.
So I won.
Normally we'd go with the side of the DM, but for the sake of today's test, we're gonna say that
Why
one got
would you go with the
blasted.
side of the DM? You always go on the side of the superhero.
I don't know.
You
do
never
wanna
read a DC comic
Do you want to
before?
hero point this? You want plot
No.
armor this?
No, it's a one pair of demons. I'm not going to use a hero point on them. Who knows when we're going to find Darkseid?
All right, so this one's blasted away. I'll give you guys this one. One parademon remains at this point. Ted, what do you do?
I go, I look down at my BB gun and go, "I don't trust you anymore." I put it in, and I raise my fist, and all right, Bug, let's do this. And I run up and I punch him in the face.
Ted, that's a terrible plan.
All right, Ted, give me a roll.
Ooh. What is that? 29.
Nice.
All right, where's my notes? Parademons. So he's going to be going for a hand-to-hand combat. That is a parry roll. Parademon's get a +7 on that as well.
I've been
So,
taking Krav Maga. It's no biggie.
I got a 7 plus 7, 14. Parademon gets socked right in the face. And now I roll a resistance check to see if the parademon brushes it off. Okay?
Okay.
So what is your damage rank in your unarmed combat?
The DC is 17. If that's what
No,
you're
no.
referring to.
We're looking at... You got his Andy pulled up?
I do not, just my own.
So where is it at?
Here,
You have
I'll
a
link
rank in this.
it. Here, this is...
Close combat unarmed. You have a rank of 2 in that?
Oh, that one. Yeah, I have a 2 and then a +13.
Okay, so my toughness versus 17 total. So the way that this works on a brush-off attack, it's 15 plus whatever the rank in the combat skill is. Blue Beetle's unarmed combat rank is a 2. So I have to beat...
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
So I have to roll against a 17 as my check. And I'm doing that with the Parademon's a toughness, which is a +2 to my roll. And I got a 11. So, Parademon's knocked to the ground.
Yeah.
Just completely dazed.
I turn back to
Ted,
Booster
did you
and I
just
go...
punch that pair of demons?
And I go, "Yeah, Booster, you bet your butt I just did. Let's see
mean,
you
I
do
only-
something like that."
I already took out 2 of them, but what? No, it's fine. No, you're doing great, Ted.
Yeah, but you use technology, Booster. This was my bare hands. Get on my level. All right.
All right, so anyway, you guys see the 3 parademons laid out. Kind of pair of demons. Now you got me saying that.
I'm gonna have him do it the whole time. So
They're all laid out in front of you, right? Superman is still zipping around, and down below, you see Batman, Flash, and Hal Jordan are now getting overwhelmed. There's at least 20 different parademons down there fighting them.
I turn to Skeets and say, did these guys get weaker? I could have sworn they could handle just a handful of parademons.
yeah. Ted, can you do another one of those flashy things?
You bet I can. Oh, you mean the move? Oh, yeah, I can do that too,
yeah,
Booster.
yeah.
Don't worry, I got this.
It'd be pretty bad if before we fix the timeline, all of the Justice League die.
Before I do my blinding flash, I also yell down, "You guys might want to close your eyes for a second."
As you yell that, you see Flash run up alongside you. What was that?
I said, never mind, just stay here. Okay. And I blast with my 19.
A 19.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, so we're going to say that one's a lot easier to hit because there's nobody up in the air and you're not trying to get an aerial shot. You're shooting down.
Good.
Because I picture you guys like up at an elevated level, like you're on top of like a coffee shop. You know,
Okay,
a shawarma
yes.
shop. Is that better?
I like it.
There you
Okay,
go.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
We can do
so you
something
blast
after the
down.
fight.
You blind everyone. Let's see if how Batman reacts to that.
If he doesn't have blind-proof cowl, I'm gonna be disappointed in this version
Seriously.
of Batman.
Yeah.
So Batman, we're gonna go with the willpower check. He's got a plus 13 to his will.
That's it?
Batman is blinded. I rolled a nat 1.
Friggin' Batman.
I yelled
every
down.
time.
What the hell, Bats? You're supposed to be better than this.
Green Lantern. Let's see what Green Lantern gets. What'd you roll again? What was it?
A 19.
19. So Green Lantern's got to get his. Okay, he's got good willpower. You think that he would not, right?
You would
Sure, I mean, that's kind of like his
Batman has
thing.
more willpower than him. Green Lantern gets a 12.
I believe that.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, guy.
11 plus 12. Okay, so Green Lantern's fine. He's more like, wow, what the heck? You know? But Batman literally just like, oh, and he just hits the ground blinded. But so do all the parademons, okay?
I turn to Booster and go, I'm sorry. Was Batman always this stupid? I could have sworn he was a little bit
Let me check
smarter
with
than
Skeets.
this.
Skeets, was Batman always this stupid?
No,
Or is it
Michael,
just in this
Batman.
timeline?
This timeline.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you. And then I look over at Flash and I go, we're going to have a talk.
It's at that moment that you hear the mother box again. Tick, 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 tick.
Have we not blown that thing up yet?
No, he didn't take care of it. So, the mother box, as you now see, from when it boom tubed in initially, fell to the ground. And all of the superheroes being busy with the parademons, none of them took care of it. And now it's beginning to hover up again, and it's ticking. And all of the parademons that were not dazed by his blast bow down to it.
Ooh.
Ted, thoughts?
I don't know. I where we came from, I thought Mother Boxes pinged, but I don't recognize this tick, so I don't fully know what's going on.
Another alternate universe where apparently they tick instead of ping,
I'm a little
as they're
confused
supposed
here.
to. Weird. It must be some sort of weird sub thing in this universe.
I ask, should we start saying ping? See if that causes a little reaction. See if we
No.
can confuse them.
We
Hey,
try
Skeets,
to like
Skeets, say ping a bunch of times. You speak Mother
Skeets,
Box,
ping
right?
real fast.
You took that elective in college, right? Yeah. Okay.
As you two are having your lovely banter about the ticking versus the pinging. I didn't write ping in my notes, okay? So anyway. The boom tube opens up with and out steps a big blue boot.
Oh God.
Followed by another big blue boot. Followed
How
by
many hero points?
How did he walk in with his boots before his body booster?
Doesn't make any sense.
Is there a limbo on the other side of this? What's going on?
Dark Side.
They had to interrupt the Apocalypse Limbo competition due to the
Invasion of Earth.
invasion of Earth.
At this point, you see Darkseid himself walking out, arms behind his back, as you would as you've always seen him in every image of Darkseid.
Hey Flash, how quickly can you get us out of here?
Flash is stunned. He looks at you. All right, you seem to have the answers. Who is that?
I look at Ted real quick. $5 if you go try to punch him in the face.
Make it 10.
Okay. All right. I've always said I
say-
can take out Darkseid. This is my moment. Ted, get out your phone if it still works in this dimension.
All right, I'll live stream
back.
this. You good? You good? I'll live stream this to us two from the future. Us tube's a thing in this universe, right?
Launch myself forward with my Legion ring and shoot Darkseid in the face.
Okay.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Let's see how that goes.
Recording.
I'm going to say Darkseid doesn't even dodge. We're going to do a fortitude roll. See if it just eats it. So roll your dice.
Hold on. Come on.
I mean, I was going to have you guys roll initiative, but hey, you want to get first shot? Whatever. You're superheroes.
25.
Okay, well, his fortitude's a plus 16, so let's see what happens.
Come on, that one. Come on, that one.
15 plus 16.
Does that beat a 25?
So,
Oh, Booster, that did not look good, dude. Oh,
Keep rolling.
I'm definitely not gonna post this.
Darkseid gets
no.
blasted right in the face with your energy blast. And does nothing. You're now 1 foot away from Darkseid, Lord of Apocalypse.
Well, I mean, I was gonna shoot at him at range. I wasn't gonna run up to him.
You're exactly
I said
right.
I fly
leap
forward
in.
and I shoot. I didn't say I fly up to him and shoot.
Well, you got to 1 foot away.
Jesus, I'm an idiot, apparently.
All right, while he's doing this, I lift up my wrist and I click on my watch that I clearly have to call in the bug ship for backup.
The bug ship does not respond in this timeline.
Son of a
I don't think you have a
bitch.
bug ship in this timeline.
I completely forgot. I left it in the other universe. Ah, crap. All right.
All right, let's roll for
mind.
initiative. So we got Booster pretty much right in front of Darkseid. We got Ted up, say, about 20 feet away from Darkseid. You got a downed Batman. You got Hal Jordan's ready to go, and you got the Flash. Superman is still slightly removed from the battle.
I got a 9. That's with my bonus, for the record.
I got an 11 with my bonus.
All right, let's see. Darkseid's initiative is offense initiative plus 2. 17. Darkseid's first.
Shocking.
And Darkseid looks at you, Booster, and he gives you a smirk. Just
I smile
evil.
back.
And then you see his eyes glow red, and the Omega beams come straight at your head, and then curve around it, go in standard Omega beams fashion,
Oh, God.
and they hit Batman in the chest.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I mean, shucks. Oh, no.
Oh no, Batman's dead.
This is terrible. I look at him and I go, you know what? He couldn't handle my bright light. I'm not surprised at all. This Batman's very weak. I heard he's got a better son, though. All right. Let's handle
Got
this.
a better son?
Yeah. I hear they're super.
He's not around yet in his timeline there, buddy.
He's got 8. Maybe.
So
You never know.
Darkseid's Omega beams are a 28, and Batman has a dodge of 13 plus 8 to not work.
Ooh.
Batman takes Omega beams to
Batman
the chest,
sucks in this universe.
He
and
really
he gets
does.
blasted into the rubble behind him. Howell just looks back like, Batman? And Flash looks over at Ted. What do we do?
I don't know. Skeets?
All right, Booster, you're up.
You got anything for us?
You're up, Booster Gold.
Okay, I'm going to fly away from him.
Okay.
Okay.
He doesn't even react. He's Darkseid.
Because apparently you thought I was flying right up to Darkseid.
It makes for a better scene when the Omega beams go around you.
Okay, I guess. And I'm going to, at this time I say, aren't we missing a female member of the Justice League around here somewhere? And I shoot at him again.
As you say that, Skeets chimes in that currently Wonder Woman is located in the Washington, D.C. area.
Okay, I tell Skeets to go find Wonder Woman, and then I shoot Darkseid in the face.
Why? I look at Booster before he does this, and I go, "Really? You send in Skeets, not the speedster, literally standing right next to me. You send in the
that would
slow ass
too.
robot."
Well, if you're such a smart guy, you come up with a battle plan.
All right.
I got a nat 20, by
Hey,
the way.
Flash.
You got
Can you
okay.
guess
So what are you
what
doing?
I'm doing?
The
I'm
blast.
shooting him in the face
All right, free heroic point. What do you
while
do? to him?
making a strategic retreat. I'm flying backwards.
So it's like a John Woo thing. Like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, slow motion.
Okay, your blast goes straight into Darkseid, barreling right into his face, and he flinches. He bounces backwards, stumbling.
Oh yeah. Ted, I just knocked down, or I just phased Darkseid. No big deal.
I turn up and I go, "Now, Superman!"
Superman stops zipping around, and now you've gotten his attention that Darkseid has come through the boom tube.
Ah. Hey, dude, how'd you miss the big guy? The hell?
Superman, seeing the situation, rockets in at Darkseid, floating in front of him. I was waiting for someone to call Superman. Booster's trying to show up Superman.
This is like, I'm
the
Superman.
greatest superhero that you've never heard of.
He flies in front of Darkseid and he just looks at him. What are you doing here? And Darkseid looks at him. Kal-El. And then he just sucker punches him. Throws him clear across the area. All right, Superman's out of the fight again. So next, Blue Beetle, you're up.
Oh, well, I look at Booster and I go, so the most powerful guy we know just got punched across the town.
Come on, that was your big plan, Ted.
All right.
Call
All
Superman.
right, Flash. Can you get that Wonder Woman for us, please? She's the Amazon in DC. I'm sure you'll find her. You're pretty quick on your feet. So
What does an Amazon in DC have to do with anything?
well, she's powerful, and we're not. So we need backup.
Wait,
What are you talking about? That guy just blasted the big blue guy in the head.
Yeah,
got
but
it.
he occasionally gets lucky, and his luck streaks usually
pretty
do
accurate.
not last very long. Half the time he cheated as well, and I don't know what he's doing right now.
Flash, in response to you, zips down to Darkseid, starts rapid punching him. You see every time the Flash has to fight something, punches over and over and over and over.
I yell down, dude, that's not what I said!
Darkseid's not even phased by this, and the Flash stops in front of him, realizes he's not phased, runs back up to you. So an Amazon in DC, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he zips off.
Also, there's a fish guy. If you can get him too.
A fish guy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he speaks to them.
Oh my god.
His thing.
No, he doesn't speak to them. Remember, it's telepathic. But he'll explain that later.
Just go punch a fish, and some guy will come to protect it. It's fine.
All right, so is that your play? Call in Superman and send Flash away?
Yes. Hopefully he's
plan.
fast enough to come back with Wonder Woman. I am
All right,
hoping.
so you're down to one superhero ally. Hal Jordan flies in.
Oh
okay?
no, we got the crappy
You
one.
got this, Big Green.
He uses his...
I'm hoping his
so-
lantern ring in some sense.
He makes a boxing glove out of his lantern ring.
What are you, the arrow one?
And I'm trying to find what that would roll. I guess unarmed. It's kind of armed, but here we go. So Green
I
Lantern
would
got...
assume he doesn't have like stats for his actual ring.
I would assume it would be
It
unarmed,
does,
but
and
with
it's
a willpower
total
bonus.
list of what he's doing with it.
Oh, okay.
So, but you'll understand why I'm not going through all of his stuff in a second. So 12 plus unarmed of 10, 22. Where is Darkseid? See if Darkseid can dodge it with a slight lean. Oh, nat 20. Not only does he slight lean, he backhands Hal Jordan, who goes flying across the battlefield.
When did Darkseid become John Wick?
I turn to Skeets once more and I go, hey, in this timeline, does he even have any weaknesses? Or what's the deal with this guy? Because he just took out some of our most powerful allies in our universe, and I'm kind of worried now. I'm kind of a little chubby over here, and that guy's got a six-pack. I don't know what's going on, Skeets. Help me out, brother.
Skeets responds with, there is no known weakness to Darkseid or beings of Apocalypse in any timeline.
Well, shit. All right, well, I'm going to flash him. You know what? It's worked a couple times before. Let's see if I can blind.
Well, now
Darkseid.
it's Darkseid's turn.
I don't get to flash him?
No,
I'm
you
still
used your
flying
turn to
away.
call...
Oh no!
You
Oh,
used your turn to call Superman and
Skeets,
send Flash away, and I even asked you if that was your turn.
Oh no! I stand there as Darkseid makes his turn, and I go, "Oh no!"
Thanks for the help there, Ted.
I even verified with you on that one. So anyway,
I
a Mega
didn't-
Beams plus 14, so 5 plus 14, a 19. We're going to see if Superman can dodge that.
In my defense, calling Superman was a pretty solid move.
Superman does dodge the Omega Beams as they
thank
literally
goodness.
destroy the building behind him. Enraged at now the fact that Metropolis is being destroyed all around him, he takes off and rockets straight at Darkseid. Booster, you're up.
Okay, so I return once more to Ted, and I'm like, they got this, right? We should probably just go. And I mean, maybe deal with some more pair of demons. We seem to do okay with those guys.
I agree. Let's just we'll let them handle this. We'll do crowd
away.
control. Yeah?
Yeah, exactly. We're more
Yeah.
crowd control. Although, did you see when I staggered him? That was pretty good, right?
Yeah, did you cheat on that? Did you know?
No.
In
My suit might be at half power.
Booster.
In response to your guys' decision to pull away from the fight, Superman flies right at Darkseid, who grabs Superman by the throat as he comes in and throws him into the boom tube portal behind him,
Oh, shit.
and then
That's not
walks
good.
back through it.
Oh, he walked away.
Yes.
Well, I turned to Booster and I go,
Averted.
I mean, we good, right?
Yeah.
As Darkseid is leaving, though, in front of you... What? What was that?
That was just Booster.
Gasping.
As Darkseid is leaving through the boom tube portal, and Batman is completely incapacitated along with Hal, and you send Flash away, so he's not even back yet. Even though he's, I mean, you send him to go find
I
a
look
random
at
Amazon.
Yeah, but he's
Booster and I
also
go,
the fastest man alive. He should have been able to find her by now.
what universe are we in? This Batman just got taken out and blinded. Flash is taking forever. Superman got
useless
destroyed.
Batman,
What the hell?
slow Flash, Superman
Yeah.
who can't take a hit.
Somehow you're the only one that dealt damage.
I know. This truly is the
hell?
darkest timeline.
This really
Great
is.
character for much. Want to let you guys know all those roles were real. I didn't fudge any of those.
We can't even find Fish Guy. Green Lantern's got no willpower. That's his thing.
Anyway,
Batman didn't prepare for a bright light.
in front of you, a crack of lightning strikes, and the time sphere that you arrived in appears in front of you again. It appears to be in the middle of another time jump. You have the urge to leap into it, seeing that the situation in front of you may be a lost cause. Skates chimes in to inform you that it is time to leave this time period.
Ted, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
But you did record when I staggered.
Oh, yeah.
Darkseid, right?
Yeah. I definitely also didn't record the part where you completely whiffed it before that.
Okay, all right, good.
Yeah,
good.
that's
We don't
definitely
want-
not on our
Yeah,
us
it doesn't
two.
look good for my publicity to see that part. Dropping him.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, don't worry. I
making him
got
flinch
you.
works.
I got you,
Yeah, yeah.
Booster.
Thanks, man.
As you guys board the time sphere, the lightning goes off around it and it vanishes again. On either side of the time sphere, you see the lightning racing past you and the blurs of red and yellow again whipping past you. You begin to see the flashes of times that haven't happened or won't happen.
What
you
is he doing now?
I look to Booster and I go, didn't we just say go to DC? Why is he in
to
the
break his
Speed
leg
Force?
when we stop?
You glance down and you see no destination on the time sphere's dashboard. And that's when a voice enters your mind, and in front of you is the faint outline of a being on a chair. The voice is faint, almost like whispers that you can't figure out. The image in front of you begins to grow clearer the faster you go, and you begin to see a blue chair, almost throne-like. Sitting on it, you see what appears to be Wally West, but his uniform is blue and on his forehead is a new symbol. You know it's Wally, though, by the red hair popping out of the top of his head, and his voice becomes clearer. My name is Wally West. I used to be the Flash. I used to be the fastest man alive. Now I sit on the Mobius chair imbued with the powers of a god. Through it, I possess the vast knowledge of the multiverse, and I am much, much more. My family was ripped away from me. Then I was erased from all of time by an atomic blue god. I tried to heal, but it failed horribly, and I had the blood of my friends on my hands.
I remember. Oh, sorry.
I was lost, but found by Tempest Fugonaut. I saved my family, but at a price. I am bound to this chair forever, imbued with the power of the same atomic god who once wiped me from reality. I can see time from beginning to end, and as I watch time, it changes before me. This has led to anomalies that I cannot explain. Individuals who seem to exist outside of the current timeline through actions of their own. What have you two done?
It was Booster.
It was Flash.
I'm going to send you to different periods in time for a set amount of time. Significant events in our timeline. Some you may need to correct, some you may need to alter. You will figure this out. We will figure this out, Ted and Michael. I am Wally West. I am all powerful, and I am your friend.
I raised my hand. I got a question, Wal.
Yeah.
What if we screw it up? What happens then? How much?
You can't make things any worse than they already are.
Well, you got a point there. But Booster's got a special ability to prove you wrong. But you know what? We'll take your word for it.
And with that, if you have no more questions, do you?
I lean over to Ted real quick and I go, you know what it sounds like? Sounds like we got a mini-series.
And with that, we have a whoosh. As the time sphere zips through time and dumps you onto the streets of Gotham. And in front of you is a Batman with fangs.
I look at Booster. Hey,
That can't be good.
the last one was pretty crappy. I think we might have a chance this time.
And that is where we're going to end our first session. If you guys enjoyed this, I'll close out the episode for the sake of Comics Experiment if we end up using this as we're intending. Overall, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to throw out this as a test pilot. We will film the second episode of this on Thursday on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Comicstorian. The next session of this. I'm giving you hints as to what the storyline is, but hey, maybe you'll figure it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this overall. Andy, you did a great job. Dan did a great job. I liked both of it. For fun fact, in my notes, the superheroes weren't supposed to lose. So
I thought it was pretty weird when everyone just got.
This? We have the most awful Justice League ever.
It was
as a
terrible.
behind the scenes thing on this real quick, and maybe we'll film more of these on a regular basis as like additional content for the Patreon, patreon.com/Comicstorian. But in my notes, they were supposed to pretty much succeed for 3 turns, and the Darkseid was just going to blow up one of them with an Omega Beam. So
Luckily, he didn't even need to do that. They couldn't do anything on their own.
exactly.
Luckily, we've got the Limbo Darkseid when he goes through portals.
So anyway, guys,
Booster is able to stagger Darkseid in this reality.
like I said, we're going to throw up additional content related to this D&D series up on our Patreon. If the Comics Experiment fans do not want this to continue, it will live on our Patreon most likely, and it will probably get its own release on the channel. We'll figure all that out later. But let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this session. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? What do you think we should change to make it work better? And outside of that, thank you guys for your time. We'll see you next episode of The Blue and Gold in Broken Times.